If your lower back feels perfectly fine when you start working, but an hour later it suddenly feels heavy or tight, you're not imagining it. A lot of desk workers experience this. You sit down in the morning, everything feels normal. Your back doesn't hurt. Your posture seems fine. But after 40 minutes, maybe an hour, your lower back starts feeling dense. Not sharp pain, not injury. Just that familiar tight feeling that slowly builds while you're still sitting. So what actually changed during that time? Because you didn't suddenly injure your back. And you probably didn't change your position very much either. Yet something clearly happened. The answer usually has less to do with your spine itself, and more to do with how your body manages pressure and fatigue during long sitting. Let's start with what happens in the beginning. When you first sit down, your body is still fresh. Your muscles are active. Your spine is supported. And your nervous system is comfortable holding your posture. At this stage, even if your sitting position isn't perfect, your body can compensate. Your back muscles provide stability. Your hips help balance your upper body. And the pressure on your spine is still relatively low. That's why the first 20 or 30 minutes usually feel completely fine. Your body still has enough energy and mobility to maintain balance. But this phase doesn't last forever. After some time, something subtle begins to happen. Your posture starts to drift. Not dramatically, just slightly. Your hips may slowly roll backward. Your shoulders may move forward a little. Your lower back may lose some of its natural curve. These changes are usually so small that you don't notice them. But your muscles definitely do. Now your back muscles are working harder to keep you stable. And the longer they do that, the more fatigue starts building. This is the beginning of that tight feeling. And this is when the pressure in your lower back really starts to build. As fatigue increases, your body begins to rely more on passive support. That means your spine and surrounding tissues start carrying more load. When you're sitting for long periods, the discs and joints in your lower back experience constant compression. At first, this pressure is manageable. But over time it builds. The muscles around your lower back start holding tension to protect the area. That's when your back begins to feel heavy, dense, or tight. This is usually the moment when people finally notice something is wrong. But the process actually started much earlier. Understanding this timing is important because many people only react when the tightness becomes obvious. But by that point, pressure and fatigue have already built up for quite a while. A better approach is to interrupt the process earlier. Small resets during the day can reduce that buildup. Standing briefly, adjusting your sitting position, or simply changing how your body is supported. These small changes help your muscles relax before the tightness becomes noticeable. So if your back feels fine when you start working but tight later, that doesn't mean your back suddenly became weak. It usually just means pressure and fatigue slowly build up while you were sitting. The earlier you interrupt that process, the easier it is to keep your back comfortable during long desk hours.